And we're back, people. Deluded. I'm back again. It feels like I've been on YouTube for a very, very, very long time. First things first, if I haven't seen you in October, I hope everyone's well and safe. Hope everyone's blessed. Hope September and this year's been great. And I hope October, the rest of the year, and next year is amazing for you lot. Don't forget to let me know where you lot are tuned in from. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And of course, in some cases, good night. If you're on Twitch, one love. If you're on YouTube, appreciative to you lot. As my guy, all my guys, because big up D and Dean and everyone connected indirectly or directly with FamZone TV. Make sure you're over there subscribing. It said smash the like button. Is free. Every like, every comment after the stream, all of these things, it helps people. And let's be honest, man, YouTube's filled with a bunch of pussyos. Let's be real. There's a small percentage. There's the fam zones. There's the rants. Big up rants as well, because he raided, the stream with FamZone TV again. As I said, I've been on YouTube all day, innit? I just come off a stream with D. So, yeah, check that out as well. Check out the video I did with Rant. Support the trenches and the content. Anyways, there's a lot of pussyos on YouTube. There's a lot of weirdos. There's a lot of neeks. It's very clicky. So when you've got real people and real people that have flavor, regardless of subscribers and all that, we need you lot to boost the thing. That's why you don't need to press hype buttons on not just my vids, but everybody's. You need to subscribe. You need to smash likes. You need to leave a comment, even if you say great vid and you know you didn't watch it. So, yeah. And it's free. It's free to smash the like button, people. If you don't smash the like button, unexpected high bills, whether you're in college, in uni, got a job, who knows? You might fail your exams. Things might happen to you lot. And don't forget to let me know your comments. Now, pardon me. I saw Turkish speak about this. Big him up. I spoke about it with D. I think I spoke about it with Rants. I don't remember in it, but I'm sure you lot have seen supercomputers and the bookies have Arsenal, not just as the Premier League favourites, but the Champions League favourites. I don't know how to look at that, because if I go 2 weeks ago, or better yet, if I looked at it when we lost to Liverpool, what would it have said then? For the supercomputer, it's all calculated based on the performance and the results. And so far in the Champions League, we've got 6 wins from 6. So by that logic, we've got to be one of the favourites. But we'll get into all of that, Tosh. Karma, you're acting. I haven't seen you. Why are you always causing trouble? Huh? Why are you always causing trouble? Actual troublemaker. Americans love causing trouble. Why can't you be like Sadiq? I swear you're tuned in from Holland and that. Big up the Dutch, man. Forgive me if I'm wrong. HTX, big up you. Because you know what, yeah? I don't know why. I could always remember your display picture. When we used to do trench talks on FamZone TV, soon back there, you were always there, man. Late hours as well. So, yeah, man, is what it is. Big up Tans for the cheer. Tans, where you been? All right, Tans, United. Don't think you can come back and we're not going to talk about United. Manchester United, stung by the bees. Appreciate you and appreciate the cheer, but we need to speak, because you don't love talking about Arsenal. Be real with yourselves. Man United fans focus more on Arsenal than we focus on Man United. You're not from London, but especially the Peckham Reds. They love that. Big up the Kenyans. Big up Kenya, man. Big up Kenya. One of my best friends is Kenyan, man. Big up Kenya, man. Terrell, appreciate you. Big up yourself, man. Amwa, Steve, again, big up Kenya, man. Big up Kenya. And D and Ash, part of the family. You don't never go missing. I appreciate that. You're right. Rotterdam, Netherlands. I swear that's the hood. Rotterdam looks lit. Some of my friends, they're not Dutch, but I've been Amsterdam. A lot of people have been Amsterdam consistently. And a lot of people say, yeah, Amsterdam's not the thing. You want to go Rotterdam. No, we're not allowing you, because United fans never shut up. For a team that obviously lost, for a team that lost to Spurs in a final, a team that gets battered every week, a manager that hasn't won X amount of games, you lot can't give me verbal. People give me... Sorry, people, I'm going out today, so yeah, I just had to pick up my friend Biagio's phone, phone call, because yeah, man, after this we're outside, and then we're streaming tomorrow. Arsenal versus West Ham kicks off at 3 p.m. I'll be live at 2, man. So yeah, there's no allowing you. D Stats Capital, I ain't seen you in the platform before, but big up yourself, man. Right back at you. Whoever is Books today, Friday night in it is. Big up everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. I can't lie to you, I'm not staying in. I'm going outside. I don't want to wear a hoodie. I don't want to wear a jacket. I'm one of them. It don't matter how cold it is. I want my outfit. And my hair's a mess, so I might have to wear a cap, but I'm still sexy, still handsome, still, let's not talk too much, innit? Big up, mate. Love the channel. The Gunner Lowdown. Appreciate you lot, man. Love for the love, man. Yeah, I swear that's what Xhaka used to do. Was it Xhaka? Yeah, I feel like that. Obviously, this is an Arsenal badge, but let's pretend it's a DG Nation badge. And if you do feel the same way about him, then smash the like buttons. Engagement kicks the algorithm, and the algorithm then kicks us into the Premier League, man. Right now, we're in the Championship. We don't want to be there anymore, people. Trust the process, trust the process. But as I said, smash the like button, do all of that kind of stuff, people. We're going to go over the press conference. We're going to go over a lot of things, people. So let's not waste your time. Let's crack on, lads. Let's just crack on. Now, let's start with the Champions League. Let me remove that comment. Let's start with the Champions League. Arsenal are now favourites to win the Champions League this season, according to Opta. We have got 18%. So, boy, who's the second favourites? Liverpool over PSG. I'm not too sure on this. I'm not too sure. For me, my immediate bias is, of course, this is the only team I care about winning the Champions League. If I had to say my favorites, it would be PSG because I rate Luis Enrique. They won it as well. I actually think my second favorites would be Barcelona. I think they should really be upset with themselves because they didn't dump out Inter. And I just think Hansi Flick and them man move mad. Maybe it's the bias because it's Champions League, but I do think under Xabi Alonso they look better. But you're always going to start looking at Real Madrid and actually Bayern Munich. If I'm honest with you, Chelsea fans said they're one of the favourites, so I'm going to take you lot's word for it. If you lot don't win the Prem or the Champs, you're involved in this, so we're going to put you there. I mean, Inter got to the final, innit? And the way they played was dark, man. I want 5 tomorrow. These West Ham teams were cocky about beating us, and before, bro, same. Because again, you know, West Ham, great club. Newcastle, great club. Real Newcastle and West Ham fans, like fans in real life, no problem with you lot in it, even though people were doing Newcastle were doing the stay humble thing with Miles Lewis-Skelly. We see social media, which is exaggerated, and there's twats of every fan base. I don't know what Arsenal as a football club did to Newcastle, Brighton, West Ham, but we don't know you, man, like that. West Ham, we've got nothing but love for you. We took Declan Rice. It's cool. You lot were like, oh, he won a European trophy. He'll never do it. Arsenal, that's cool. He still wanted to forward over here. I want to smack them up. Nuno Espirito Santo, we're not going to go over his part of the press conference, but he's there crying like, oh my God, like Arsenal from set pieces scare me. Shout out D, fams on, subscribe. And shout out Kenny Ken. Probably have him on the show on Wednesday. They've both alerted me to the fact that West Ham are shaky from set pieces. In fact, against Everton, they conceded. Obviously, I want goals in open play. And if I'm honest with you, yeah, there's a managerial bounce and they don't want to get embarrassed, but we need to put them to the sword in open play within the first 10, 20 minutes, let alone the whole game, set pieces. Let's be real. Obviously, if you know Arsenal are a threat from set pieces, you can't really stop us. We've been a threat for 3 years, but there's going to be a bit more of an emphasis on that. Completely off topic, yeah. But you lot seeing what's going on with Postecoglou? He could get rubbed out very quickly, and he's probably not even unpacked his bags in his office, people. Holy crap, I thought they were just bantering. Nah, G. But don't fall for this, though, because that's a supercomputer with the Champions League. That's the Champions League. You then look at the bookies, and I don't advocate betting. Don't start betting, people. We're looking at it. Arsenal are the favourites. But then, do they not always say whether it's the bookies, whether it's a casino, the house always wins? So are they being a bit bad, man? Yeah, Arsenal the favourites. Put your P's down. Obviously, God forbid, well, God willing, you lot would bet on Arsenal if you do betting and we win, but God forbid you bet and it goes left. I don't want to thingy with this because we're the favourites, yeah, and you know football's a fickle game. What if, God forbid, the next 3-4 games look a bit mixed for Arsenal? We're not going to be the favourites on any supercomputer or any of these kind of things, so it's not going to make sense now, is it, people? Rice always has stinkers against West Ham at home. We'll be watching you. You know what? Big up D, because I just finished the stream with him, but I asked him that question. And then he, again, kind of going back to set pieces, he mentioned like, bro, Rice is our best set piece deliverer. And I'm talking about West Ham being shaky from that. It don't make sense. It's a bit of a double-edged sword, yeah, because I must admit, I feel with Zubamendi, I would never drop him, quote unquote, because I think he's a player. If you don't think he stands out across 90 minutes, he's one that if he's not in the team, you'll see what he brings and the work that goes unnoticed. Rice obviously is involved in all phases of play for Arsenal Football Club. But for me, I've been introduced to a life that I don't want to go back to what it was like. Rice, you just feel a lot of protection with Rice. Even, I'm sure it was against, I don't know why I'm thinking Olympiacos. Maybe my mind's playing games on me, but I'm sure against Newcastle, there was that stage where he's galloped back. Yeah, it was Murphy in it. He's galloped back and just made the tackle. So, yeah, man. And I'll be real. I don't think I don't think West Ham is the game to do the just Rice or just Zubamendi and Odegaard and Eze or either side. What do you lot think's the starting 11 for that game as well, people? We'll get into the press conference, but yeah, that's what the bookies is saying. But interestingly, we could do a little tactical thing here. Well, I'd have to change several names. West Ham, what would be my starting 11? And to be fair, you don't know who the hell is going to play with our squad and with Arteta, which is a gift and a curse. Obviously, White is probably our worst player on the pitch in the champs. We'll come back to this, people. Let me know who you lot would play left back. We'll come back to that. You never know. I might just randomly start Wanyeri. He might. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. I can't lie. I'm going Raya, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Rice, Zubamendinho, Odegaard, Saka, Gyökeres, Eze. Realistically, bro, I mean, you never know. Odegaard might start from the bench again. You never know, people. He might start from the bench because he got significant minutes against Olympiacos and he played. But it's not a fitness thing with him, bro. It's not a fitness thing. It's not a fitness-related injury. And he even said that it was a shoulder. Of course, in this day and age where the margins are fine, you miss a game, you probably do feel a bit leggy. So there is scope to see Eze continue, and then you're probably looking at Trossard, who probably looks better as a super sub. Not really. I do think people are being a bit harsh on his appearances as a starter, but he's a better super sub in it. So does that open up the door for Martinelli? I don't know. I think the only way to achieve Eze and Odegaard in the team at this moment is Odegaard there and Eze there. Like, to which even me, I feel I'm a bit on two minds with Eze left wing. I do think we exaggerate it. I think it can work. I think on paper it looks like him out wide, but you can get him probably in this space where you want, and then man gallop forward, or Rice might make them runs and all those kind of things, people. But I'd ask you lot the question simply: would you rather Eze left wing or on the bench? Big up yourself, James. Ideas playing full team. Mikel's not letting them get away with taking points from us 2 seasons in a row. Bro, the strongest team needs to go out there. It's as simple as that, bro. Like, listen, if I could, Wanyeri, you need gains and whatnot. 3 points, business first. Because if we fuck up in this game again and Liverpool go and win, we're back in the same scenarios. Of course, there's going to be there's many twists and turns in the title. But for me, I think Liverpool will beat Chelsea because I do think defeats a bit like a striker scoring goals. Like, it won't surprise me if Gyökeres bags against West Ham and then bags at Fulham away. Pardon me. Defeats tend to come in twos, innit? That used to be one thing that, pardon my language, fucked us up. We didn't really, we get a loss and then have another fugazi result. We never got it out of our system immediately. And I think Liverpool have had that. Like, they lost to Gala. I know it's a different competition, but they lost to Galatasaray, and obviously they lost to they lost to Crystal Palace. But if they, ideally a loss or a draw would be best for Liverpool. But I don't want to support Chelsea. I'd rather Liverpool win. Let's just do our job. As D said on FamZone TV, there's a lot of talk about a couple of times we're the ones playing after, and we know what we need to do. Both teams go into this season, this game week, knowing what they need to do. But we're playing before Liverpool, innit? So go and put more pressure on them because, they were owed these defeats. They're playing the same way. They've got the rub of the green. So let's get on them. If Reece James plays centre-back, Costa right-back, I think Chelsea can do something. Ooh. In the back four. Ooh. I don't want Liverpool to win. Look at this horrible person, man. Nah, dead. We're not effing up to West Ham. We're better than them. Yeah, but we always tend to mess up against West Ham. Like, what's our next couple games? Obviously, West Ham tomorrow. After the international break, Fulham away. And then you got Palace. They're the games, anyways, in which, come on, Arsenal fans, we've all been on this road, innit? Out of the 3 teams, the only one that scares me, they all scare me healthily because you got to have a healthy fear and you can't be complacent. Palace, for obvious reasons, they've beaten Liverpool, something we failed to do. They're great under Glasner. They're doing good things, in it. It don't look like they're missing as a hint. Doesn't matter if they are. Kim Henry, appreciate you, man. So yeah, where would you lot go? And then even for me, like, this is where the problems start to come because who the hell do you play left back? A part of me, I think it will be Calafiori. I do want it to be Lewis Skelly, but you know what? I'm gonna go Calafiori, man. You ain't put a foot wrong. I'm gonna go Calafiori. A part of me would want to see this. Just bear with me, people. It sounds mad. Just because if it was a possession-based game, man, I'd want to see that. Like you know what you need to do. You regulate specifically. I want you over there. I want you doing that. I want you protecting. I want you lot kind of high. Saka, do me a job. You and Wanyeri could swap. I think there's scope for that, man. I think there's scope for that. But it is what it is. We have enough goals in the team to turn 14 draws from last season to at least 12 wins. It's a fitness thing in it. Some of it was down to stupid stuff on the pitch, not just fitness and our ability to convert chances, man. Man said Eze on the bench played well against Newcastle and warrants a start, in my opinion. Eze left wing, Odegaard pulling the strings. Eze on the left wing allows Odegaard in the team as well. Play both. I hear it. Starting 11, Raya, Gabriel, Saliba, Kala, Rice, Eze, Zubamendi, Saka, Gyökeres, Trossard. Oh, we got a Trossard start. I think that's the only one. We need rotation and fit players. I hear that. But right now, I'll be real, Rams. There's no need for rotation at this moment in time, because we need to get 3 points. Couple man got rests against Olympiacos. And we do like to sit here and say every game's a cup final and all these things. If it was a cup final, who would we be starting, people? Favourites haven't won the champs or league in 20 years. Football isn't played on paper. But yeah, but that's not going to stop them getting in the way of a good story. Player of the month, some fans, the usual, are saying he's crap, no good. Man, it's crazy, man. Nah, don't do the betting thing. I've seen so many people mash up their lives to that. Husband spending mortgage money on betting shops is a sickness, man. Please stay away. Stay away from it, bro. Seriously, stay away from it. When I used to bet, I had some good wins, but I've won more times in the bookies than I lost. But bro, I'm not gonna say it, lad, bro. The second to last time I stopped, I don't even know how I got in there, because I was a baby-faced 16-year-old. I've told you like this before, bro. I put 4 bills on 13 black. I vomited outside. You got mad. I can get friends to verify this story. I'm like more money than sense, lad. Don't start, man. I got friends who I'm begging to stop the betting thing, but they won't. And then, like, you man will lose like 20 bets. You win one, and you're like, see, I know what I'm doing. I've also got friends that will bet a little pound or a tenner. That's cool. But I've also got friends who they put mad peas on this, and the house always wins. And I guess, well, everybody's betting for money, innit? Everyone's betting for money, but I think you're more dangerous when you're doing the betting thing for the thrill. The thrill thing is scary, bro. Like, some people get free out of it, which is dead. Nah, man, want to use our name for clickbaits. Liverpool clickbaits didn't pay well. Frauds. We're our top team, so teams like Brighton will be motivated to beat us. Their manager is young and ambitious. Beating Arsenal's a big deal. I hear that. Trust me, mate. I live in Newcastle. Bro, we got an Arsenal fan in Newcastle. Boy, you must be on the front line 24/8, bro. Like, just fighting our cases. Tell any of your Newcastle. I'd imagine the majority of your friends support Newcastle and maybe Sunderland, to be fair. Tell them, if they need any pest control, call Mikel Arteta. We shat on the Magpies. Certain man got stung by the bees. There's eagles in last game week. There's eagles and seagulls and wolves and crazy things happening in the United Kingdom, man. But he said, trust me, mate, I live in Newcastle. They think their rivals a very big club now, and we won't let them spend. They're going to be back. Listen, they're a big club. They deserve their new owners. And I think every football fan deserves to, a bit like how we are, like, nothing's guaranteed, but just feel like there's motivation. You know, they've gone from Mike Ashley to Saudi owners. They're a massive club. I always say, if you're a foreign fan and you can, obviously, if you support Arsenal, come watch Arsenal. But if you want to see what a game's like, try to get down to Anfield. Try to get down to St. James's Park. But you are right. They were trying to hang at the big boy table when they weren't really there. And it was humbling with the way Isaac cut. Obviously, several failed transfers and things of that ilk, man. Like, you're not chatting to us, bro. Just relax, man. SJ1 love, man. Big up DG. I predict Super Saiyan DG after a Gyökeres hat-trick tomorrow. I'd love a Gyökeres hat-trick, man. I'd love a Gyökeres hat-trick, man. Where's a good spot for a Friday night out north of the river? I'm going Drumshed still. I shouldn't even give the lower my location. But yeah, man, I'm going Drumshed. House event, which I'm not really on the house team, but I'm just going to get burst, see what happens, mate. Opta doesn't take into account heritage. Trust, which is crazy. Bless up, DG. Come on, Big S. And the community man's out here doing overtime on a Friday. Get paid, man. Get paid, man. Get paid, my boy. Get paid, man. Get paid. What's a magpie? A bird still, a bird still. My starting 11 would be Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Skelly, Eze, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli. Martinelli. I don't think Martinelli's going to grab us. To be fair, I don't know for that left wing because you can make a case of Martinelli, but then you could say the super sub thing is your thing. You did score against Olympiacos, we didn't do much. It appears that Trossard, probably the first choice left winger at this moment. But is that because Odegaard was obviously on the bench and we moved Eze back? I'd go with Eze. And again, I keep saying this. It takes me back to the summer. We had a good summer, man. 8 signings. They're all bringing something to the table. If you don't raise the level, you make sure, well, the floor is higher, but you make sure it doesn't drop. If there is one thing beyond us needing to probably get better at selling, I do think we missed a trick left wing, man, because obviously Saka can move over there, but let's not be dumb and include Saka. I don't even know if it will let me type in enough characters. Yeah, I'm going to try to type every name that could potentially play there. Yeah. That's bare players, isn't it? That's 5 players there, yeah. Who's number 1? And when I say by who's number 1, we'll all probably say we'd rather Eze there or Noni and whatnot. But do you see any of them as the option on the left-hand side for 30 of the 38 Premier League games? There's a lot of guys that can play there and do well. A part of me, this is not me, but again, because I did have him out there and we did see him score from there against Olympiacos, you could put Saka there. Me, I'm not on that. I'm more on Saka is our right winger in game. You lot swap like what you and Eze did against Olympiacos. I'm not a fan of moving your best player out of position, but it can make you unpredictable. Saka does have that. So you could put Saka there, but then who is your first choice right winger? Do you go with Noni? We're not going to bet on Max Dowman at 15, but do you bet on Max Dowman? One year he was exposed to minutes out there. I don't think anyone wants to put Trossard or Martinelli out there unless needs must, but you get the point. I think we missed the trick, and I'd love for that in January. I'm not going to hold my breath for any January signings, but yeah, next summer, definitely, I would say we need a left winger. And Rice versus Brighton, cards cost us points for real. There will be no heavy rotation tomorrow. Arteta will go strong before the international break, as he should. I'd love to see Jesus on the left before he goes. I think it would slap. True. He's even linked with a move in January. I don't know, though, if he'll leave in January because for the fees, they're saying 30 million. Are you going to put 30 million down on Jesus? If it's just Jesus on ability, yeah. But like, if you're trying to buy Jesus, you want to see how he comes back after this injury. Surely, no, we should go bid for Semenyo in January. I'd love that, but he signed a new deal. January is difficult to do business. He's a key player for Bournemouth. Bearing in mind, they were ransacked of several players before the season started. It's a summer thing of 2026. This bird is not scary at all, but I see why Newcastle colours are black and white. Americans, please. Come on, where is the U in colour? Childish. Let's not be childish. I can't lie. Martinelli can run that as a secondary choice, but as a first choice, I saw Ozil play right wing for Madrid. It can be done. I hear it. January for Arsenal is just January. Expect nothing. Yeah, trust, because when we needed to buy Dons last January, we didn't. But maybe it's new. Pretty sure same lineup as Newcastle, just change Marino for Odegaard. So does that mean Eze left wing or does Martinelli start and then my man's on the bench? So yeah, man. I'm Irish. Big up the Irish, man. I don't know why, yeah, but where the United Kingdom's concerned, I just seem to get on a lot. Is Ireland part of the United Kingdom? I don't know, but you know what I mean, in it. Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, all these kind of things. I don't know why, but in England, I feel like I get on a lot more with Northerners. And then I don't know, just in my whole life, I just get on with the Irish dudes, like. So yeah, man, I'm Irish. Moved here 15 years ago. Since oil money came in and Willock, they've been worse than our top gunners. I hear it. I hear it. Evening, DG. How are you? I find the Zubamendi criticism frustrating. I feel like a lot of people don't actually understand football. Listen, when you're not a man that's gonna go and bag like Zubin, I know he scored a volley and we've seen what he's done for Spain and whatnot, but he's not a player that's gonna dance past players like Eze, score a dramatic free kick like Rice, Glockerez and all of that. He's not one of them guys. And obviously he's replaced Partey. I think he's better than Partey. Definitely the Thomas Partey of 2024-25. Yes, he's less physical. I think there's a lot of conclusions drawn on a man that's been kicking the ball for us a few months. I still think he's struggling. I'm struggling and doing well. I would grade his time at Arsenal so far a 6, if I'm honest. I think more than anything, it's been a bit of a culture shock. I feel he would have got that against Manchester City. I definitely feel he got that at Anfield. To a degree, Newcastle, but it is what it is. I promise you, take Zubimendi out that team, you miss him. You see it. Him and Rash, and they're still getting to know each other. And actually, indirectly, since you've signed for us, Declan Rice, yeah, Zubimendi, and you're still learning with Zubimendi. Zubimendi's the only guy I can look at as like, yeah, that's your consistent partner for a couple of years now. Because there was a point, obviously, him and Partey, they were doing their thing, but Partey, he was fit last year, but he's had some injuries. Jorginho looked like the best complement for Rice for a large period of time. We had the whole Kai Havertz experience. We also got to remember football's about relationships, whether it's Timber and Saka now. Obviously, White and Saka is probably a better, they probably got more chemistry. Obviously, if Eze was to come in and we saw something like this, there's that dynamics. Whoever the hell's down the left and the right. Obviously, when Mascara comes in for Saliba and it's with Gabriel Magalhaes or whatever people is, yeah, you get where I'm going. That's why you're here, man. It's just popular to hate Arsenal. Most people don't know why they don't like Arsenal. We've been hated for all of my life, and some of you lot older than me. I'll be honest, fuck the haters, man. You don't like us, fuck you lot. You don't support us. You're supposed to hate us. We hate you lot equally, bro. Probably hate ourselves. Forget them, man. They're always gonna chat shit. That's why I'm on just winning. England, Scotland, Wales, UK. I hear it. I thought Northern Ireland was part of the UK. No, it's a republic, innit? Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but it's different country. You should have listened in geography. I got no clue. Big January sell for Carroll, and Arsenal said, nah, run the skeleton squad, trust. Eze on the wing to replace Trossard. I hear it. Trossard, hard to beat, is an impact player. He doesn't do much when he starts. His new deal for Semenyo has release clause, I think. Someone verified that. Man said no one is paying 30 million for Jesus. I hear it. I hear it. You'd be going mad. Because if you just wait a year, well, a year is an exaggeration, but like January of 2026, if you want Jesus, you might need him now. He might save you now. But you wait until the summer, regardless of if you need him or not. He'll have a year left on his deal. Arsenal are going to accept anything. Now, obviously, life is weird, isn't it? And I'm not saying Jesus will do this, but how many times have we seen someone's contract running down, or they're in the last year of their contract, they start moving mad, we start thinking, oh, what could happen here? So yeah, man, smash the like and subscribe, bro, to 100k subs. And you know what we're going to do? If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're on, because now we're going to make this a dictatorship. Big up to you lot who are, but if you're not, boy, I can't help you. Can't help you. Odegaard and Eze play well together. I actually think they bring the best out of each other. Good players always thrive with good players, man. They always do. And there's going to be times for both of them to play, times for them to do stuff like this, time for, quite simply, one of you's got to be on the bench, innit? Apparently, Opta, because we're on the data thing, we've got the easiest run of fixtures in the next 5 games. With West Ham at home, Fulham away, Crystal Palace at home, Burnley away, Sunderland away. Brentford have harder fixtures, and the second most difficult is Liverpool. I don't want to hear that, because you see how you lot are disingenuous. See how you lot are disingenuous. I could be wrong, and I'll hold my hands up. Where was this for our first 5-6 games? Where were these things coming up for our 5-6 games? So I don't want to hear that. And they, again, every game's a cup final. Every game means everything. Anyone can beat everyone. So by that logic, which is what we hear, everything is difficult then. So stop trying to remix things when it's connected to my club. The Premier League's best defensive sides in terms of XG conceded through 6 games. Arsenal have the lowest. Then it's Newcastle. Then it's Bournemouth. Ooh, I didn't expect. Pick up Bournemouth because you got ransacked for a couple of defensive players. City, Palace, I expect that. Maybe it depends on the teams you play. There's a lot of contexts and whatnot. Easy on paper, but when have Arsenal ever made it easy? Exactly. And to be fair, again, it's hypocritical, because if anything, what have us Arsenal fans also said? Oh, the big games, yeah, we've shot ourselves in the foot, but generally we're all right in them kind of games there. Like 4 points between City and Newcastle. Yes, we lost to Liverpool, but crazy free kick. It's the smaller games. It's the ones that are winnable on paper. So then this doesn't really go far, does it? Because again, of the 5 games, we should be beating West Ham, but Arsenal fans, PTSD. Fulham away, PTSD. Crystal Palace, PTSD. Burnley away, we should be moving to them, but we know that's going to be one of those difficult games. Sunderland is where I think I'm going to eat humble pie, because they've low-key done a lot better since the start of the season than I gave them credit for. I think that's scheduled for 5:30 as well. Stadium of Light, under the lights. Them kind of games, like Leeds away as well. I'm looking at those kind of ones, because you've got to be on it. I would agree Liverpool's next 5 are a bit mad. They are, but I don't care, bro. I like that little midfielder, man. Buwardi, bring him. Even if you have to loan him. Another Rice curler against West Ham would be great. I'm not going to lie. I want Saka to start getting some goals. I want to see Gyökeres back. But I think I speak for everyone. I don't care how we score, who scores, just do what we need to. Love Arsenal, hate the ops. As you've said, don't forget to subscribe. Please concentrate. Hit the likes. If you don't hit the likes, you don't love your mum. You don't love your dad. You don't love your kids. Cool. We have to do emotional blackmail now. Think we played some seriously tough fixtures. Think we need another 10 games to draw conclusions. The season's real from now to the end of the year. In fact, furthermore, from now till the end of February. In fact, the whole thing, but from now till the end of the year / end of Jan, bro, the games are coming thick and fast in all comps. Off the top of my head, I know we got Chelsea, we got Spurs, we got Atletico, Bayern. You know, again, you get through all of those. There's injuries, there's fatigue. Even it was, Arteta even said it against Olympiacos, and you could see it. You could see an element of fatigue in our team, and you could like towards the end. That's only going to get worse, not just for us, but everybody. And what have you seen? Liverpool did it, regardless of the result. Liverpool did it, Chelsea did it, we did it. All three of those teams in the recent Champions League games or run of fixtures this week, they rotated. So again, need to be cute and clever. And unfortunately, injuries can strike at any time, people. Speaking of injuries, Arteta's injury update on Gabriel and Hincapie. What has he said? Let's see his press conference. We'll have to wait and see after training and see how everybody is. We weren't too concerned about it. That's in relation to Magalhaes. On Hincapie, we've been trying to do everything as fast as possible to get him fit, but this game came too fast. Now we have the international break. So hopefully after that, he'll have a couple of sessions with the team and we'll be ready to go. And obviously that leaves Madueke, Havertz, and Jesus as our other injury concerns as the trio continue their rehab for knee issues. Everyone's got what's going on with the knee things. Sucks for Madueke, because he was getting a bit of confidence. Nobody really cared about the Chelsea stench. We're seeing a method to the madness. So yeah, we've gone over that. So yeah, they're still out to confirm. On Tuchel praising the character of the players called up to the England squad. Very much, and coming from someone like Tuchel, who I know very well, for him to describe Miles Lewis-Skelly in that way, credit to the boy, the families, and everybody. That's been part of his education because that's very, very important as well. And Miles, as you said, he hasn't played probably all the minutes that he wanted, but he's professional in the way he's engaged with the team, whether it's here with the national team, and this always gives you the possibility to count on him. Then we have played him in the Champions League. I think he had a really good game. On the topic of Miles Lewis-Skelly, though, people, he has been issued a warning by Tommy Tuchel. What do you lot make of this, people? He is second choice at the moment behind, obviously, Calafiori, but he's been issued a warning. Where's the quotations, people? When asked on not playing, he said, maybe it becomes a problem for him. Yes, he was a very good, he said, to just be a good citizen in the camp will not be enough over the course of the year. He was a very good player in the camp, a very good teammate in the camp last month, but being a good teammate in the camp may not be good enough to stay the whole year with us. You have to perform at club level on a regular basis. In the last camp, he got credit that I was convinced we have to take care of him and nominate him because we accelerated his career. It was our responsibility after we called him up last season, so we stick with this. Fair enough. And obviously Foden and Bellingham have been left out. You'd imagine when the World Cup squad is named next year, they'll be there. On managing Bukayo Saka's minutes on international duty. Saka, man, could you have called in sick? We're always talking, Thomas and I. We're always in very fluent communication, both ways. First of all, from my side, to give him feedback on where each of the players are, and after, when they've been in camp as well, to reflect and learn how everything has gone. So I'm sure we'll do that. And so far, it's been very fluid and very positive. On facing West Ham, we want to continue to play, flow, and dominate games in the manner that we're doing. It's going to be a key fixture. Obviously, we learned in the last 2 seasons as well, because we had 2 defeats against them here. And it's something we need to put right. And tomorrow's another opportunity to do that. Fact, on our recent home record against West Ham, that's the difficulty of that. And the game that we're going to have to play tomorrow as well with a new manager. We know Nuno really well, the way he sets his team. So we expect a really tough match, as we're going to demand again 3 days later to come back and have the same performance to win. On potentially going top of the table, I didn't look at the league table. That is news to me. I've never seen that. It's about generating momentum, and there are periods in the season that are crucial, and tomorrow's game is a really important one for us. And that's why from the beginning, we need to generate that in the stadium as well. Go for it, because after we have 2 weeks break with the international team, on 300 games as a manager, time flies, isn't it? Still remember your first game against Bournemouth. They grow up so fast. On his win rate, of course, he wants to continue winning. I hope you get to 1,000 games. I mean, bro, you have to keep winning. You will get to another 300 games. On Gabriel's scoring record, well, that's a fundamental part of a central defender, dominating both boxes. He does that probably like no one else, and that's the joy of having him in the team. On Bukayo Saka's growth in his 200 Premier League matches, bloody hell. While you were doing your question, I visualized Bukayo playing as a left back. That's the first thing that came to mind. Don't get any ideas. I hope you're trolling. Against Bournemouth on the first game. So very far from the pitch, very far in his journey, very far as well personally, and the person that he's becoming, the role he's got in the team. And we had a great journey together, and it's been a joy to see that every single day. On if a win versus West Ham shows growth this season, there are always moments when you have dropped points, and that's certainly been one of those. At home, we know the form that we need and the amount of games that we have to win to reach the target we have. And again, tomorrow is going to be a key match for us. I mean, pick him up. You got to 300 games because you've been the manager of Arsenal. Pick up your journey. I don't really care about that. Only if he needs luck or to be a better manager to win trophies. Well, the harder you try, the luckier you get. So becoming a better manager, you might get rubber the green, innit? Probably need a bit of both in many senses, because with the amount of points that we've generated or the win rate that you've just discussed, other managers have won titles, big titles. We have won titles, but we won the biggest ones, and that's it. Sometimes in sports, you have to congratulate someone else who's been even better than you. You can be really, really good or excellent, but someone has been extraordinary. This league is the levels that demands, but certainly we are going to try to get that. On not facing Potter, well, Potter's not here, who cares? On the relationship between Gyökeres and Odegaard, as you say, we haven't seen enough for different circumstances, especially because Martin hasn't been available so much this season for different reasons. But there's something as well, they have that personal chemistry, and hopefully with more time on the pitch and more understanding, that will flourish as well. To be fair, Martin tries to find you on every given occasion, and Eze and you have a good relationship from what we've seen. On finding the freedom for players within a tactical system, what do I say? You need freedom within a framework. Well, I think there's a way around. I think you have to create a system and a structure around the qualities of the players, and with our attacking players especially, we will try to do that. Even with our defenders, we know certain qualities that they have in that defensive line, and we will pick certain ways to press or certain ways to defend or force people in relation to where they want the ball to end. With Martin, it's very clear that we want the ball in certain areas with him, because when he's able to do that, he's a real threat. On switching Bakao to the left wing, well, the one with Bakao, we decided in the last few minutes to change sides for two different reasons. Because he's on a natural foot on that side, especially against teams that are constantly pushing their fullbacks in space wide, he's a real threat. On Timber being the most underrated, Arsenal fans, we're going to make sure he's not. I don't know, because I rate him a lot. So I don't know how people rate him. Hopefully a lot, because you're talking about a total player. He has almost every quality that you want from a defender. On minutes for Skelly and Wanyeri, I work with what the boys can provide in the context that the team is playing at the moment. Ethan has played 2 games in the Premier League very early because of an injury to Martin as well. He played in other competitions and he will play more. With Miles, it's the same, but sometimes it's form. Sometimes it's the fact that we want to do certain things in relation to the position. That's it. What I want is for them to be in the state that they're in. They have to be used. And when they are playing, whether it is to be a starter game or for a few minutes, that they are ready. And both of them have been really good at that. On if you'll continue to rotate a squad. With the schedule that we have to play Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. So the last time we played 3 games in 7 days is a while ago. Some of the players haven't played ever 3 games in 7 days. Really? Surely it's only Max Darwin. I don't know, Gaffer, you know. And maybe Eze. I don't know if Eze's been exposed to European football with Palace. Maybe Eze. I don't know, you know, Gaffer, you know. That one there is a bit fugazi, because Wanyeri, Lewis Skelly exposed to that. Max Darwin was 15. Maybe Eze. Maybe Gyökeres, to be fair. I don't know how it works in Portugal, but like I imagine you're at least 2 games a week. I don't know, Gaffer, man. That one there is a bit shaky, still a bit shaky. Maybe, I don't know. Mascara as well, but individual cases have to be overruled by the collective. I don't know, Gaffer, but fair play. So we need to manage that, because they're from a period of a lot of load. We had 2 very, very high games. So if the schedule continues like that, and they don't give us an extra day, we're going to have to do that, yes. On if the team is clicking on the pitch, well, I think it's been clicking for a while. If it clicks means to win it, then hopefully it's the year. I think that's what we all want. But do you lot believe such people? What else have we got? None of the players have spoken. Or is that just a Champions League thing? Fair enough. Anyways, Zubamendi and Martinelli are up for Premier League Goal of the Month. Make sure you go and vote their thing. Arteta is up for September Premier League Manager of the Month. And Arsenal have their own internal September Player of the Month. Who would you give it to? You got Gabriel Magalhaes, Zubamendi, Trossard, Martinelli. You know what, Trossard, Martinelli, you've done well. Zubamendi, you've done well, but I don't really think you're that. I don't even think it's a Magalhaes thing. You know what? I'll be real. I think it's Timber. I don't know why Timber. I'm going with Timber. I don't know why Timber hasn't been offered that chance, but you know what? Big up them lot. What a volley that was from Zubimendi, and what a great goal it was from Martinelli. Not to mention the assist from Eze. And if you didn't know, Saka, Eze, Lewis Skelly, Declan Rice have all been chosen to represent England in the internationals. It would have been nice for Wanyeri, but you need to play. If Madueke was fit, it would have been 5 of them in it. You would have seen the Athletic speak about this a few months ago, but apparently agreement reached for Victor Ozanova. Ozhan Wavy, anyways, man. He plays for Ireland. He will join when he turns 18, which will be, you know, a year from now, essentially. Over a year, January 2027. We've reached an agreement for Victor Ozanvuna to join us from League of Ireland Premier League side Shamrock Rovers. So he does it. So you know what? I wonder what it's going to say for you, because you've played men's football. You're going to be 18 at that time. In that time, you're going to play a lot more. Obviously, I hope you can bust in the first team and that. But if we sign you for a couple of thousand, couple of million, and sell you for a lot more, is what it is. The 16-year-old forward has already excelled at senior level, making 16 first-team appearances for Shamrock Rovers, good academy, in all comps following his debut early this year. In February, Victor became the second youngest player to ever feature in the UEFA Conference League, coming on as a substitute in the second leg against Molde. His first goal came just a few months later in the FAI Cup second-round victory against Wexford. Victor is a Republic of Ireland youth international, has made 9 appearances between under 15 and under 18 level for his country. Everyone at Arsenal is excited to welcome Victor to the club, and I second that on behalf of myself and everyone in the chat. The good news keeps coming. Apparently, Arsenal open talks with Timber over a new deal. What did I say? He'd be the next one away from Saka. Arsenal have open talks with Jurien Timber over a new deal. The Gunners want to reward the Netherlands international for the impressive performances that have seen him emerge as a vital member of Mikel Arteta's side. Talks are at an early stage, but there's a will from all parties to reach an agreement to extend his stay in North London beyond his existing deal that expires in 2028. The 24-year-old arrived from Ajax in a deal worth 34.4 million. Bro, please don't chat shit about my team and defenders. How much did Magalhaes cost? How much did Timber cost? Even White for 50 odd million. Look at Man United and Chelsea. Better of my the defenders that can't buy a game here walk into other teams, bro. Even the way Chelsea are defending and Man United, Zinchenko, who's on loan, technically part of us, probably starts at these clubs. But let's stay serious and big up Timber. We all know about his ACL injury and his post-ACL recovery and his post-ACL season, let alone this year. Spartan warrior. All he does is read his Bible and lock up your favorite left wingers. You know, and he doesn't talk like someone like Jed Spence, which Jed Spence, I haven't seen that. Welcome to the Jed Spence penitentiary. He ain't said that for a minute. I like Spence. You're an Arsenal fan, but you signed for them lot, so I'll always call him. The injury saw him make just one appearance all season, but he recovered to play 51 times during the 2024-25 campaign. And that's why we needed depth. For someone coming back from an ACL, I can't lie, playing 51 times are madness, you know. The defender has maintained his impressive form this season, playing a key role in Arsenal's promising start to solidify his place as a first-choice right-back. The club are also in talks with Bukayo Saka over a new long-term contract amid optimism that the England star will soon sign. Key central defender William Saliba has already signed a new 5-year deal. Let's not forget about Magalhaes, Miles Lewis-Skelly, or Wanyeri. All of these things under the previous regime probably wouldn't have been done. We'd probably be looking to bring Gyökeres in January, and Marino would be up front on a consistent basis under Edu, who is thinking up the place for Forest. Allegedly, Give Me Sport saying Arsenal and Andrea Berta are looking to sign a young, exciting winger with bags of potential. They have sent their scouting team to watch the following players: Pablo Garcia of Betis, Bazamana Toure of Hoffenheim, Jean Mateo Bahona of Frankfurt. Do you know what? Across the international break here, I'm actually going to do a video scouting these lot because someone's got to keep you lot entertained. Any of you going for Adam Wharton? If Adam Wharton doesn't sign a new contract at Crystal Palace, there's kind of a gentleman's agreement next summer that he can leave for somewhere in the region of 60 to 65 million. That's by Ben Jacobs. Don't know if Ben Jacobs knows what he's talking about or if this information is verified. What does kind of a gentleman's agreement mean, let alone a gentleman's agreement? I wish everyone was a man and woman of their word. But in business, if it's not in cold-hearted writing, I's dotted, T's crossed, it doesn't mean anything. And like we've seen with Gyökeres and everything he did to leave and the whole Sesko fiasco, I don't know, people. But yeah, Arsenal are keeping tabs also on Real Sociedad 19-year-old centre-back Joan Martin, according to Kick Martin. Arsenal demanding a fee of around 30 million to sell Jesus. AC Milan believe the fee is too high for them, but Everton are considering making an offer. Saka is set to become the first Arsenal player to earn a weekly salary of over 300k when he signs a new contract. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Arsenal have also been linked with AC Milan youngster Davide Bartasaghi, and apparently are watching him this weekend. He's contracted until 2030. Scouting don't mean you're trying to buy someone. It might mean we're just trying to stay up to date. Apparently, we sniffed around Julian Alvarez last summer as well as Liverpool, and he's still linked with Barcelona. I think he'll end up there. We've gone over that. Martinelli has said something. I did cover this in a video yesterday. Make sure you check that out. But he spoke about Gyökeres. He said, "We are really happy with him. We trust him. We know his qualities, and he's one of the top strikers in the world right now. We trust him. We are trying to give him the confidence to score and do his best on the pitch to help us. It's really good to play with Martin there because he's always trying to find you when we make movement. And for Victor as well, his qualities, he likes to go in behind and attack the opposition's box. I think we could hit him a lot quicker in that regard. So I think him playing with Martin as well is going to be good for him. We're going to try to give him the ball as much as possible to make him score. I don't know, 30 or 40 goals a season. Tranquillo, man. Tranquillo, man. Tranquillo." And Martinelli on his own personal situation said, I feel good. I feel good. It's the same in the national team for me. I'm not going to complain to have Vinny, Rodrigo, and Rafinha playing with me. I'm really happy to have them there and happy to have the players that we have here as well. With the signings that we brought in, we've got a huge squad now. So let's try to use this squad because it's a long season. Everybody knows it. And sometimes we have injuries. And with a big squad, we have more opportunities to win the games. We play for Arsenal. We have to use every single one that is available. So if someone gets injured, we're going to try to use someone else. This is why we have a huge squad right now. I mean, I want to play. I want to start every single game. And as I said, I'm going to help the team as much as possible. The manager is the one that takes the decisions. We have to respect him. And when I have the opportunity, I will always try to do my best. What have you lot made of that, people? So, yeah, let me know, man. I just wanted to get that section out of the way. Let's get back into why you're here, interactive stuff. If you haven't smashed the like button, what's going on? Trossard is an impact player. He doesn't do much when he starts. Boy. Timber does his thing. No PR, just performs proper baller. Interpol should arrest you for butchering up these European names, cuzzy. All I do is stream day in, day out. Mr. Consistent. Always here for you lot. And this is the way I'm treated. Okay. No worries. It's cool. I'll let the chair do it. I don't like you lot anyways. Horrible men and women. It's cool. Not appreciated. It's all right. Hey, you lot as well. This is how Arteta must feel every year he doesn't win the league, you know. All the blood, sweat, and tears in vain. Are we here? Are you here because of my balanced opinions? And the gal are therefore here for my good looks? Or are we here for name pronunciations? At least I'll give it a go. I'll send you lot the link right now. And you lot can do it. Man, fuck you lot, man. Nah, it's all love. Come on, allow me, man. I tried. At least I didn't duck it. I tried, man. Damn. Can't chat to my centre back. Who? Lenny Euro. So why has he come off the bench in your last two games you conceded? Lenny Euro shit. All your team shit. You play a back three and you concede the most goals. You know what? It's Friday. BR, big up yourself. I'm not getting drawn out into this. The only thing I'll listen to is what he said. Run the likes, man. There, but I'm not in, and girls. It's Man United. Come on, man. United. Come on, man. I don't know what you lot are doing. I don't know where you lot are in the table. You're managing. There's nothing I can say. You know you lot are shit, and you know it burns you, and you lot are gonna do the same cycle. Oh my god, get rid of Amarin, even though you lot was skinning out Batty watching him in Montclair, Jose. You know, Amarin and Areola and Glasnier and all these guys, and you lot are gonna make them shit. Open heart surgery. Ralph is the realest guy that was ever connected at any point with Man United. Please, fuck off. Got bigger fish to fry. Word to... Yeah, man. Timber is built different. I knew he was special from the first pre-season and the Community Shield game versus City. I said he's the most important signing we made. Who is a Euro? I don't know, bro. I don't know where he is. My centre-backs, none of my centre-backs have long hair. And the one that defends for us that has long hair, he slapped it on Man United. Calafiori, way too naughty. Please, bro. Please, fam. Please. Add up the cost. Timber cost pennies. Gabriel Magalhaes didn't cost that much. Saliba didn't cost that much. Miles Lewis-Skelly, it's a free thing. Calafiori, when we put out the bag, serious guys scored against you lot. You know, I don't even need to talk about White. White is a better defensive signing than anyone you've made. You lot have gassed up the Sandro Martinez. Some of you said Harry Maguire's better than Van Dijk. Lenny Euro, he's 19. He is going to get there. Right now, he's fucking pony. And long may it continue with who you got. Don't want to hear about Onana. Don't want to hear about Bayinde. Ain't even seen the new you in goal, but he must be shit if he's not starting. You got a new front three, they're all shit. And Buemo bottling it, got stung by the bees. Big up Sesko though, because not only did he duck a penalty against Grimsby because he's got cramp, he made his debut in a loss. He scored his first goal in a loss. And until I see that Sesko brother score anything like what my guy Gyökeres did against Leeds, I don't know. You say he can't run, so why is he dribbling better? Tranquillo. But you live in London. Why are you even supporting them, man? DG just asked Siri to read it for you. Poor lad won't make it here. To be fair, we ain't seen him kick a ball. Zubamendi has to win. Goal of the month. That volley was too say. I'm giving Zubamendi. I've got an agenda to run. It belongs to Timber, but I'm running agenda. Zubi's cold. I hear it. Zubi probably. Raw. Bournemouth Fulham till like. No. Don't snake me. Don't. When is it? No. What the fuck? Oh, you must be able to do fantasy quickly, quick and fast. It must. Please allow me. Where's the yak, cuz? Bro, why don't they fucking send out alerts for this fantasy thing? Xhaka was a great player. Ugh. One sec, man. Fuck! Bro, I don't want this, bro. Brennan Johnson, Granit Xhaka, Semenyo, Salah, and Buemo, Haaland, Bowen, Gurhey, Luka Dean, Schrick. Who the fuck is Balcom? I don't even know why you're in goal. Haaland, everyone's got to do that. All of you lot that's in my team, you need to do that. Arsenal, I'm sorry, we need to concede. 5-1, let Bowen score. Xhaka was a great playmaker, but he was also left-footed. Maybe since Odegaard ain't shooting anymore anyways, we could get better passing from him with Gyökeres now here. I do want to see Odegaard tend to the left a bit more because you saw it against Olympiacos. You saw mostly you saw that season he had a good goal return. But unpopular opinion, yeah, I don't want him to just stand on the left-hand side. I actually want you to continue on the right. You need to roam a bit more. Like Arteta, it looks like he's still got defensive principles and pressing principles and all that jazz, but he's kind of taken little things away from Odegaard, and that it's above my pay grade, but it feels like couldn't tell you how, but maybe distributed other things elsewhere to enhance Odegaard. Put the handbrake down. Smash the likes, man, you frauds. Score prediction versus West Ham chat. I predict 3-0 Arsenal. And don't forget, watch along business at 2 p.m. tomorrow, people. I'm in the process of been trying to get like little match reaction streams with other Arsenal fans. So there'll probably be one of those for you lot. If we get 4 set pieces, that should be a goal given how good we are and bad they are at it. We saying Saliba and Magalhaes to bag. DG has studied Prime Jose too much. The mind games is crazy. I ain't seen the table. Listen, what table? What is a table? Are you talking about a league table? Is it the table that I've got here? Is it a maths table? The only table I look at is the table in life, and that's, how good was I in 2024? How good am I in 2025? I don't know what the table is. Is it XG? I don't know. I don't know about anyone else. I don't even know how you look at league tables. Is it on the internet? I don't know. Teletext. I don't have a clue about any of that. This West Ham team isn't as good as the one from a few years ago. Crazy how they were greedy and then downgraded. I beg we slapped them 6-0. We did it in 2024. I'm trying to sing stadiums get emptied everywhere they go. You see that little run we had that season where we're just turning up at people's away ground and just clearing them out? Good stuff. I swear we did that to Brighton. Pardon me at all, please. Road to 100k. I don't think we're gonna get there, man. If I'm honest, you lot don't rate it. You lot don't press the hype, but you don't comment after. We don't have enough community here, man. We need it. That's what I'm trying to do for the 2025-26 season. Like, we're trying to build a community. Like, if you're not riding with DG Nation, fuck off. I want Spartans. Simple as that. Miles should get 20-30 minutes every game because Calla of his injury should play less, not more. I don't know, man. If Calla's fit, go do your thing. Good thing is, at least he settled in. He knows he can do it. Arteta knows it, and the fans too. Ideally, Gyökeres stat pad and Dalman come on 5 or 2-0 like before. Hincapie. Hincapie's his name, man. Welcome. He's here, bro. These next couple of fixtures is a window for us to climb through and pinch some points to make a little gap. Who said Arsenal to win 2 trophies this year? Arsenal delivers silverware for some sort this season, please. This team has the potential. Prove it. You sound like the YouTube dross my kids watch. If you don't subscribe, your mum will die. Well, big up your kids then. Maybe I got it from them. W in the chat. Hi, guys. E.g., is it true Arsenal have serious links to Semenyo? I haven't seen anything online, but I'd imagine Semenyo is someone that's always going to be linked to us. We also wanted Mudryk, and now he's an Olympic runner now, G. Where? Keen, you know what? It'd be so lovely to see Mudryk win like 100 meters or something, and then the drug stuff comes up. Thank the Lord we never got zanged. Yeah, let us come and stream chat with you. What? I'll send the link now. If you're bad. Bro, Glock Lesnar can have that. What has Sesko got? This is what I mean. Man United know about arting more than their own. That's cool. Because you can diss Arsenal. At some point, you're going to have to look at your team. And we have question marks over Arteta, BR. But I know every moment that you wake and you're, big up you because you're on Rancy Stream and you think about Man United. Look. Ruben Amorim. You're vexing it because he's going to be there tomorrow. He's there today. That's enough. But yeah, BR wanted his 5 minutes. There you got it. DG crying like scammer win after the Grimsby game is crazy or valued. Unks, chill. Yeah. Chill out with the Unks thing. And it's not scammer win anymore. When have you scammed the win, bro? Where does you can't be that? You can't be scammer win. You can't be that. What have you done? Where's the drillings? Because I heard Donny say we can beat everybody and beat anyone after the Arsenal game. I heard him say that. All right, cool. What's going on? Brentford slapped you. And I listen, big up Brentford. But it's not the serious Brentford. It's not the Thomas Frank Brentford. Their set piece coach is now their manager. And you only scored because you got a Bandulu pen because Collins, I don't know, Collins probably put snus in his mouth at halftime. It's Man United, bro. It's not a serious game. It's not serious like that. I'll forever believe we win the league if we had Timber during the year he had ACL. I wish. Big Man United bragging about a Euros final where they lost to Spurs. You're not thinking it through. Decision making coming like Benjamin Sesko. Don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're or Amorim. So you support the right team. Ruben Amorim. We're winning the double this season. What is the double? Is the double winning 2 games in a row, which Scammer Win's not been able to do? Is it trophies? I don't know. It could be. People always talk about Arsenal and silverware. They fail to forget. We're not on a drought. People go, ain't won since 2020, or Arsenal ain't won since 2020, but yeah. Did we not win in Lisbon this year? Are we not European? We have European heritage. We're Champions League winners. I support Arsenal. Men, women, anything connected. Trossard was the best signing in that moment. Thank God we got him. To be fair, off the top of my head, Trossard's probably been one of the better. Like, we haven't had too many good January signings in the Emirates era. To be fair, now Adebayo don't count because I swear that was 06 when we was technically at Highbury. He don't count. But Arshavin was January. Aubameyang was January. Trossard was January. Excluding the names I just said there, who's been good when we signed them in January? Dennis Suarez was shit. I don't know, man. Don't know what's going on. BR, it's Friday, bro. Bill it. Take a girl on a date. Don't spend it trolling the team that's better than yours. Come on, bro. Please, man. Please. Respect. I would feel like you if I had Jose Mourinho, Van Gaal, all of these guys, and Man United's still not where they are. And you're probably not even old enough to remember when Man United were actually 30 like that. The bullies now get bullied. You lot are crackheads now. You've lost your marbles. You lot are smoking mamba, lad. What's going on, lad? You lot finished, lad. Liverpool been fuck all for 30 years. They come and overtaking your thing. City, Danny Mills FC, overtaking your thing. We've got 99 problems. We can't get bullied over these sides. Yeah, you can mention Chelsea. That was a peace thing. You lot can't do the peace thing because you lot spend peace. You spent 80 big boys on Harry Maguire. Don't let You lot are the dickheads of the world. You got Ronaldo back, Pogba back, done fuck all. And let me not forget. Let's not forget. You lot said he's better than what's his name again? Is it Ahmad Diallo or something like that? I don't remember, man. But whoever it is, I think he's a right winger, and I think he's playing right back now, which he's doing the reverse Saka. You lot called him the Ivorian Messi. I've seen Messi play false 9. I've seen him play 10. I've seen him play right wing. Swear your mum's life, you've seen Messi play right back or left back to be talking about that. And I don't watch Man United. We do watch alongs. Don't think I'm not in the forums and getting the temperature check. You lot are getting onto Ahmad. You lot gassed up Ahmad, shit. Zertsky, shit. Sesko, shit. And Buemo, don't know. 007, because again, you lot wanted to try have the utter cheek to agenda Gyökeres after pre-season. Cunha. Boy, darkness. But I'm not going to reply to you no more, Killy. I'm not. You make the time flow. Burtonomics. Get that guy getting the Chelsea treatment. Say, ship him to Brentford. Them man there. Boy, we're making Football Manager moves for real. I'm on that. Get the peas. Get the peas in, bro. Bro, you lot brought Ronaldo back, bro. And scary out. Jadon Sancho better than Saka on nothing. Ahmad on nothing. Your guys are shit, fam. Like, your guys are shit. You lot should have ran away when Zertsky said I'm a 9.5. Fuck off, man. Warren, that's a cool story. Bear war stories. That's cool. That's cool. We've never been the big bad bullies. You're Man United. You should be there. Why are you trying to pick on little man? Go fight guys your own age and your own size. You need to go and beef City. Rob City still better than you. Liverpool, you man used to pressure them. What's going on? Champions League, are you forwarding? You lost to Spurs. You lot used to take their best players. Come on, lad. I know it burns. Paragraphs. Man are doing, and I'm not your son, be easy. Man are doing capitals and that. Crazy. Emotes. How long did it take you to find that on this fine Friday night? It's cool, man. Type that without crying. And say what you want about us. We won the league at your ground, pussy. Yeah? What happened? And we took your 3 points. Come get your chain back, pussy. Little old Arsenal, second again, ole, ole. We're better than you. You lot get your own house in order, man. You got asbestos and shit, bro. United probably literally do have that. Go pat in your stadium. And don't think I didn't see your fans getting excited. Oh, we got a new training ground. It's got flat screen TV. Please, man. Please, man. Jim Barak for real, my guy. Please, man. Please. Please, that's cool. Because you are still upset. That's cool. Remember, you lot came, look, bare paragraphs. Hello, paragraphs. No, not reading that. Warren, are you mad? Type it without crying. Type without crying. Type without crying. Oh, the Ineos creeping and Jim Radcliffe is going to change stuff and respect. In the current market, who's targeting and selling in Jan if you're better? I think you just got to go do the development thing, man. I'm not really going to hold my breath for anything signed in January, if I'm honest, man. You just need to get the clip of Pogba saying United fans don't know anything about football. They don't, man. They're all the same, bro. They smoke spice and they chill outside barbershops and go bookies. Crazy. Bro, you lot are the ones with new stadium. See, look, that's how I know he's vexed. That's how I know Warren's head's kettled. Because BR is the one who said new stadium, and he's a United fan. Man, I shoot it. Man, again, United moving like your defenders, just bare self-inflicted errors. Man, are shooting their own duds. Right. What you meant to be Man United? Divided much? Boy. Man said Arsenal got Turkish and Robbie pulling up. Oh, Evra's crying, bro. Whatever Evra says, Evra is gonna get salmonella, bro. He's bareback in raw chicken. Whatever you say, boy. You're kettled, lad. Bare paragraphs, bro. Bare paragraphs. Stop writing paragraphs for him, man. Stop writing paragraphs for him, man. Stop writing paragraphs. In fact, furthermore, I need to zoom in on your display picture because I need to see. It look like you got treads. Let's see. I'm making a Odegaard video to people as well. It's probably going to come out after the West Ham game or in the weekend because if there's anything, screenshot. Let's remove that. Need to zoom in. Oh, I thought you had dreads. I was about to say, I know you eat pork, Rasta. It's all entertainment, don't cry. I'm an uncle too, embrace it. Stop letting the chat rattle you unks. I'm not no fucking uncle, bro. Like, I'm only 30. I'm no one's fucking uncle. Well, I am. There's 3 people. I have 2 nieces and a nephew. They can call me unks. In fact, they don't. I specifically told them not to. So I ain't no one fucking unks. Who's your uncle? I don't know your mum. I don't know your dad. Fuck all of that, bro. Bro, Emperor's a weirdo, bro. He was bareback in some chicken and he was moving mad, bro. He was moving mad. He was deep throating chicken. That's Man United stuff, innit? I don't know about Man United. We're all inclusive. Respect everyone's beliefs and whatever. But we don't know about Man United. That's crazy works. You weren't old enough. Warren, you can't run the uncle thing. You're older than me. You can't run the uncle thing, granddad. Stop the fucking uncle shit, man. I don't know why it pisses me off. That actually pisses me off, you know. That actually pissed me off. Stop calling me that fucking uncle shit, man. I don't know why. I don't know why it annoys me, man. Less of that, man. Stop all of that. And because of that, now I'm getting out of here, bro. On a serious note, though, man, I appreciate the banter, the talking points, everything. You know what we've got going on in this community, whether you support Arsenal or not. And I understand you lot got better things to do in it. So why am I trying to waste you lot's Friday evening, people, man? I appreciate all of you lot. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, press the hype button, leave a comment after the video is done. I'm better than that. I implore you lot, man. Look after your loved ones, and I hope you all stay well and safe. And if you're going to be here at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, for the beginning of the watch along, then extra big up yourselves, man. DG Nation, we're growing. Hopefully one day we get to 100k plus. So yeah, man, stay safe, stay blessed. We're out, man.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
One love,
Because you always just that active when that defenders, I think, it's like.
Who looks like an uncle, me or Warren? He looks like he was in the war.